Hi, everybody. I'm your host, Nancy Moore, and I want to visit with you today about the theme that I've had throughout the year, make 2022 the year of you. I want you to start thinking about ways that you have progressed forward in this idea and how you have made strides toward the goal that you have set for yourself or the goals you've set for yourself. And I want you to now look forward and think about the last quarter of the year. So we're at the end of September. So October, November, December, that's the last quarter of the year. And I definitely want you to finish strong. So one way that I recommend people network with people, we've talked about connecting and the importance of making connections in the past, but I want you to do this online through a social media platform called LinkedIn. And LinkedIn is something that is free. You could do the free version. And I have that version, and a lot of people that I know have that version. I don't think you have to pay for the upgraded version. So the free version is great. And what LinkedIn does is it allows you to post a picture of yourself. It allows you to connect with other people. You're able to put your educational background, your work experience into LinkedIn, and then you can start connecting with people. And it's amazing to see how many connections that you can make and then who knows who. So your connections, you're able to see who they're connected to. And hey, if there's somebody that you want to meet and you know that person, then you can see if that person can set up an introduction, or you can reach out to a connection and say that you know so-and-so and that you wanted to reach out and introduce yourself. So there are different ways to connect with people, and maybe it's less intimidating to just do that online and instead of putting yourself out there, physically. So another tip that I want to give, once you join LinkedIn, there's a couple of things that I want to recommend, and that is having a great photo, and it does not have to be professionally done. It can just be with somebody's iPhone, but I will say having it be more of what's considered a headshot, so people can see your face and shoulders up, and wear a solid color, smile, look at the camera. This is something that sets you apart. It also helps in knowing your personal brand. So if you're an artist, maybe you have a different photo there. You need to include yourself, but have maybe more of an I'm not artsy, so maybe more of an artistic photo there of yourself. But if you're in more of the business realm, I would say have it be wearing a solid color, looking at the camera, smiling, looking friendly and approachable. The second thing is the about summary. The about summary is key real estate in that LinkedIn profile. So that gives people an idea of the kind of person you are, how driven you are, if you are a leader, if you are organized, whatever you want people to know about you, that highlights you in that specific area. So you want to make sure that's very succinct and strong. So you can Google through LinkedIn and other resources how to develop a strong summary in the LinkedIn account. And I would definitely spend the time doing that. And that will be worth your time. This is also a platform in developing your personal brand. So whether you want to share articles that are important to you, if you want to follow schools or organizations or groups, I will side note, Sharing Passion and Purpose is on LinkedIn. So you can follow me there. Keep in mind, people will be able to see what you're following and who you're following and what you're sharing. And that kind of goes into again, your personal brand and what you're about. So this is a great way to network, and it's also just a great way to build your brand. If you have any questions about LinkedIn, I know this was pretty quick, but if you have any questions about LinkedIn, please send me a DM through social media at Sharing Passion and Purpose. So I would love to hear from you and find out what you're doing on LinkedIn. And I would also love to connect with you. So please connect with me. You can follow the company Sharing Passion and Purpose, and then you can also link up with me personally at Nancy Moore Tulsa. So I hope to see you on social media. Okay, everybody, that's a wrap on this week's episode. I want to thank you for listening to the Sharing Passion and Purpose podcast. It means the world to me, and I'd love to connect with you. Please follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn at Sharing Passion and Purpose, and Twitter at Passion Sharing. Also, if you like this podcast, it would mean a lot to me for you to subscribe, rate, and review it. And as always, all my show notes will be available on my website, sharingpassionandpurpose.com.